Okay, this is Daniel. You're watching CoinHELPu, and here is a bunch of peace dollars that I purchased from a dealer. These coins were in a bag, banging around each other, getting toned up. Some of them have been cleaned. I cherry picked these for this video for a reason. I'm going to restore these. Now, this video is not about how to do it. This is about why I chose these coins and why you may or may not choose coins to be restored or not, or to remove some unsightly toning or spotting. So this is the method that I'm going to use. I'll let you know that. I'll put on rubber gloves. I will go back to the sink in the bathroom. I will use filtered water. I will use Easy Est. And I will dip the coins in it, and then I'll rinse the coins and I'll pat them dry. That's how I do it. I'm not going to show it in this video. I want to talk more about these coins. But first, here's my CoinHELPu community. If you need help with coins, come over here to CoinHELPu community, post front and back image, and we'll be glad to help you out. Also, don't forget to go over to portraitcoinshop.com because I do have a website for buying and selling coins, and we can ship it to you. Just go over to portraitcoinshop.com and check out what we have to offer. So we're going to take a closer look at these coins. And like I said, I cherry picked these on purpose. So this coin is heavily toned. Now I could take these coins and I could put them in the scratch and dent lots and leave them as is. But I see the potential. Now, will this coin, brighten up enough to be pleasing to the eye? It could. It's one of those 50-50s that may or may not. This one will definitely brighten up a little bit. It has the potential, though, that it might have been cleaned at one time in the past already. Sometimes that's why they tone like they do. Sometimes they look like this because at one time they may have been cleaned. This has the potential to brighten up and look like a decent coin. Here's another one. This one here is the kind that you typically don't have to mess with. I'm going to do it because I'm going to show you before and after here because I think that it's interesting to show you. This one could sell as is, but as you can see, there's some toning on it, and we're going to see what it will do to it. I'll show you. It does not remove the original striking layer here. So this one here has definitely been cleaned at one time, and you probably wouldn't want to mess with it, but for the sake of this video, we're going to, because I want to show you that if you didn't look at this coin under magnification and look at it really close, then you would have no idea that it was cleaned, and you would think that dipping it or what you did to it actually caused the cleaning, but it did not. This coin has already been cleaned. That's why it's important to know how to identify clean coins, to know what coins can be restored and can't be restored. If you don't know that, you need to know that first. If you don't know that knowledge, don't have that experience, you probably shouldn't ever try to clean coins, do anything to coins, restore coins. Yes, definitely leave it up to professionals. These coins are not worth sending off. This one's a nice one. So it's not worth sending off to have them restored. I do this myself. I've tried to make the coins look a little more appealing. Like I said, some of these would sell on their own without that. But coins like this, I mean, why leave it like this if I can improve the coin? If I can make that coin look a little more eye appealing to someone put that in their collection and get the rust off of it, that may or may not come off of it. You just don't know sometimes. Sometimes you don't know. Then why not do that? Why leave this coin like this? In my opinion, I think it's a travesty to leave it like this because even though some of it is natural and some of this, the toning and different things, it's not really natural because it happened in a bag. It's been banging around in dealer bags. I can remove these from the dealer bag, cherry pick these out, restore these coins, and then they can be sold and put in people's collections and they can appreciate the coins with their original beauty. I'm not scrubbing them. I'm not taking anything off of them like this one here is kind of scratched. It's probably a waste to do it. But that's the thing. You have to identify that. And I may put that one back. I may not do that. I may not use that one. Sometimes here's another one here. This one it could have been cleaned at one time. It may not brighten up enough to be worth it. But we're going to try it. We're going to do all these coins. I'm definitely not going to be able to remove those dark marks completely, if at all. And that's just one of the things from experience of doing it so many times and knowing what to do and what not to do with coins. I mean, look at this. You want to leave a coin like this because when you see what they look like when I'm finished, and it's, like I said, just a quick dip. It's nothing special. Quick dip, rinse, and pat dry. You'll see that why I do this. It's not, it is because I want to make more money on it. Of course. What do you think I could sell this one for? Someone probably want to pay me 25 bucks for it, right? Well, if I brighten this coin up and restore it to its original beauty before it got this toning on it, because I'm just removing the chemical reaction here is all I'm doing. then you do get more money out of it. Might be able to get 30 out of it, $35 out of it. Who knows? So if I pay 25 for this coin myself, then I can get a little money out of it. I can make more money. It's the dealers do this. It's all over the United States. Dealers do this. Not all of them do it, but I do it. And here's another one. One more example before we do this, and I'll show you the after here in a little bit. A nice looking coin, but it's always got that potential of being cleaned at one time. But look at that. Looks like somebody sneezed on it. It really looks like somebody sneezed on it a long time ago. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the restoration process and show you what they look like afterwards. Okay, here's the peace dollars that I restored and I brightened up a little bit. And like I said, if you think that rubber gloves is going to scrape a coin or scratch a coin or hurt a coin, then you don't understand the hardness test and you don't have experience at it. And like I said, there's always going to be somebody that thinks it's horrible to do this to coins, and that's fine. But when I see coins in that condition that I showed you in the video, some of them are really bad. Some of them are already cleaned, so it really doesn't matter either way, just to make them look better. Now, a lot of people are like, well, you guys just do this to make more money on them. Of course. Why would you bother even doing this unless you're going to make a little more money on them? I mean, yeah, I could, restore them and sell them for the same price, right? It doesn't make sense if the coin's restored properly and they're not cleaned and they're problem free. I can sell them for the problem free price. So you take a coin like this one that's probably more like AU. You left the darker toning on it. It would not sell for as much. And it's not being a crook or being dishonest, brightening up coins a little bit, restoring coins and selling them for more money. There's nothing wrong with restoring a coin properly as long as you don't damage it, as long as you don't sell it as problem free whenever it's got a problem. I mean, that's the thing. Be honest. If you're honest about your coins and how you sell them, it doesn't matter what you do to them. They are your coins. As long as you don't try to pass off problem stuff, try to lie to people, rip people off, then there shouldn't be a problem with it. But you can see these coins here, these ones that are really dark. They brightened up pretty good. You can see them a lot better. They're more eye appealing. They look better in collections. They don't have anything on them that's going to cause permanent damage to them or any other further damage. But I think, personally, I think the front is just people who literally mishandle coins. Like I said, handle them with bare hands as long as you handle them properly. You're not putting your finger oils. My fingers are most certainly clean. Dawn dishwashing detergent is really good to remove anything off your fingers before you touch coins. Make sure you rinse your hands. Most people don't even know how to clean their hands. All it does is put skin oils on the coins and on anything else for that matter. So it's always better to wash your hands on a regular basis. I mean, you work in a coin shop, you've got to wash your hands. You're handling a lot of things. Now, see, this right here is a little bit of adhesive of some sort, and that can be removed with acetone. So I remove that, and you flip it over and you look at this coin. That is a worthy uncirculated coin. I mean, that's original. I did not touch any original luster, any of the original. You can still see some toning on it. It still has patina on it. That's the thing that you have to look at when you're looking at these coins. You have to know what an original coin looks like. Some people don't. So some of them are going to look clean once you do stuff like this to them because they've already been cleaned. I had an example of that. Trying to show you. Here's one that had those little, looked like fly specks all over it. And it was harshly cleaned already. You can see the lines. And there's not a whole lot you can do to this coin, but it looks better. Someone's more willing, would rather have this in their collection than what it looked like. See where someone looked like they sneezed on it there? I showed you that. There's not a whole lot you can do about this coin. It'll probably go into scratch and dent lots. That's what we do with some of these. I'm going to show you the other one here. I wasn't able to get off. I was able to get the rust off the one coin. I had to use a little bit of more rubbing, rub just a little bit more. Some of them it didn't really do anything to. So here's another one that I really didn't do nothing to it at all. I mean, there's just not, it left the toning on it because EZS just does not get into that original, whatever's on that coin originally, whatever's happened to the coin years and years ago. I mean, stuff that's happened recently, it will remove it. Now, if you left it in there overnight, it's always possible that, it could damage the coin. We've accidentally left coins in there overnight, but they were already coins that had issues. So I've never took a problem-free coin and left it in the EZS overnight. Right here is an example. It just wouldn't come off. It lightened it up a little bit, but it's still on the coin. This one was the darkest coin in the bunch. I believe it was that first one there I showed everyone. And as you can see, it has vastly improved. I did not know if it would completely remove it. It didn't completely, but you can still see a little bit of toning, but it's a nice coin. It looks like to me, mint state. I don't see any wear on the coin. So that's an example of a coin that would have no one would have wanted that coin. I could have stuck it in a card and took it to every coin show and everybody had ignored it. They would have wanted it melt or whatever. And that's what you run into. So there you have some before and after. I told you how I did it. I didn't show you, don't need to show you. I have other videos. Everybody can find out how to do this. A lot of dealers do this to coins. Some of them do it and don't tell you. Most times sellers on eBay. A reputable dealer will tell you, hey, yeah, I brightened the coin up a little bit. They're not going to lie to you. Okay. But if the coin doesn't look any different than an original coin, why should it be disclosed that it was dipped? It really doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. It was a recent toning, album toning from being in bags, being scraped up against other coins, because silver can get scraped on the coins. It looks gray. You can remove that and it will not be dug into the coin. It's just basically silver from another coin. That can happen. It happens a lot. So thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.